What's up, my peeps? Happy to have you here today. We are going on day number 3, working on the 5 power pillars of freedom. So, in this video, I'm going to hit you up with power pillar number 3, which is health. Okay, so my name is Calvin Gohart Richard, and I am a peak performance coach. I work with faith based men, businessmen, guys who are called to do awesome, amazing things through their gifts, their talents. My goal and my gift is to extrapolate all of the goodiness, all of the giftedness, everything that's inside of them to go from good to great, from mediocre to mastery, and to avoid the pitfalls of the pit of despair, which is dealing with anxiety, depression, suicidal tendencies, all those things that self-sabotage, all the things that keep guys from being all that God called them to be. So see their calling to be coming to fruition. And that's what I do. So as like I started off, I gave you guys number 1 pillar was pillar of freedom of purpose. We did purpose first, and yesterday hit you with relationships, and today we're gonna do health. So I want you to think about this. Oh, first of all, if you're watching this on wherever you are, if you're watching and want to comment, playing with this StreamYard stuff, just playing this week to figure these things out with StreamYard. But you have to get StreamYard permission to comment. I want to hear your feedback, any questions. I'll do my best to answer them along the way. But give me some feedback, give me some comments, some questions, anything that pops up for you, so that I can communicate with you. So I can see your name if you actually give StreamYard the permission to do so. So hopefully that's coming up. I'm not exactly sure if it is or not, but that's what we're working with as we go here. So once again, we are looking at power pillar number 3, which is health. And before we get into it, this upcoming week, this Monday, I am going to be doing a masterclass. This is just for men. Sorry, ladies. Holler at you guys, let them know it's going down, and you can pass the word on. There might be links around in different places for you to grab it, but it is how to kill the 7 deadly excuses that destroy your success. All right, like I said, this is for men, for brothers, to get in there and get some. It's totally free masterclass. I think the link is in there somewhere in the description. Grab that and jump in. So let's get into it. When it comes down to health, I want you to picture this young man who very ambitious. He's prescribing to the hustle and grind culture. Get it done. Grind 24/7. I sleep when I die. Sleep is the cousin of death. I'm going to get this bag, get this money. This is what I'm in here to do. And so I'm going to sacrifice my health. I'm going to sacrifice my relationships to get the bag. I'll pick up that once I make the money. When things slow down, then I'm going to start working out. I'm going to get serious about that. But right now, I got to get this money. So that goes through his 20s, getting the 30s, still, hustling there, having some issues with some anxiety, some sleep things going on, whatever it may be, but still pressing through, getting to his 40s, making crazy money, doing amazing, has a family, married, all these things are going on. Kids are, starting to grow up, but now he's, still, when things slow down, I'm going to take care of my health. I'll get into that later on. I'll start working out. I'll hire a personal trainer at some point in time. Right now I'm just on the road too much. I'm on the road too much. I'm moving too much. I don't have time. I'm working early. I'm working late, so I can't get into the gym. I can't get any workouts in. Fast forward, keep going. In the 50s, in the 60s, time to either retire or basically stream and let things go. At this point in his 60s, in his 70s, when he has this time now to enjoy himself, he's obese. He's got high blood pressure. He's got ED. He's got pain in his knees, pain in his back. He's weak, he's soft, and he's obese. He's actually wasted all this time neglecting the thing that's going to carry him throughout life, carry on his legacy, to carry on what he's called to do. And here's the thing I want you to pay attention to. You see obese people, you see elderly people. You don't see elderly, obese people. They don't make it. So all the sacrifice, the way I look at it is your body, the health of your body is like the wallet. The wallet holds the money, right? So your body is what holds the wealth. It holds the legacy. It holds the impact. It holds the anointing that is inside of that wallet. But if the wallet is beaten and it's all in shambles and it's not able to carry all those things, the money, the wealth, the anointing, all the things fall through because it can't hold it. Health truly is wealth, folks. It truly is wealth. And if you neglect this now, you will pay for it later. It's something when I'm talking about health, I'm talking about well-being, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial health, your wellness or your well-being. All those words are interchangeable when it comes down to these things. But you're a whole person. All these things need to be addressed. You need to be able to put those things in perspective when it comes down to how you live. So do you agree? Do you not agree? Put in the comments. I want to hear what's happening with that. Where does this land for you? So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna hit you with a bunch of stats because this is important. Okay, the numbers don't lie. 78.8% of men do not participate in sports, exercise, or recreational activities daily. 76.4% of American men are overweight or obese. 51% of men say that they keep 51% say they keep a healthy diet. That means 49%, about half of them don't. Okay. 55% of men don't get regular health screenings. Like, we wait until it hits the fan. We wait until the bad diagnosis. I'm feeling so horrible. Now I'm going to go instead of being proactive, instead of making it preventative methods. We don't have healthcare. We have sick care. That's what we have in America. And so we have to do our own part when it comes down to preventative methods. Okay. 40% of men only go to the doctor when they have a serious health issue. What I just said there. 83% of men have experienced stress in the last 6 months. Almost every man, 83%, have experienced something stressful and some form of stress in the last 6 months. 77% of men polled have suffered symptoms of common mental health conditions such as anxiety, stress, or depression. Okay, that's 3 out of 4 men walking around that have experienced some kind of stress or related deal. 40% of men, 40% of men that use, 40% of men have never spoken to anyone about their health, even though men tend to have more of the stresses and stuff going on in life, more instances of suicide, but less likely to get help. Okay. So this is where it is, so we really have to recognize that your health truly is your wealth, your well-being, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial, all are part of the whole man. All of these are important to being who you call to be. Okay. So if you don't make it a priority, you're cutting away the years and the quality of the years that you get to build the legacy that God called you to build, to make the impact and have the influence that you call to build. You're cutting that short because not only are we talking about living long enough, but also the quality in which you live. We call that your health span, your lifespan, your play span. How can I do all the things that I want to do in this body that I need to be a good steward of? So it's totally up to me to be able to do that thing and do your part in God's kingdom. You're one body, many parts. You have a part to play. So if you're neglecting yourself, you're actually putting it down in a manner that is not helping. A guy I follow by the name of Badris Koulian said something one time that was pretty impactful. It says, if you feel like you want to commit suicide, go get a 6-pack, not a beer. Go get a 6-pack and come back and tell me if you still do. Now, when I heard that, that's pretty poignant. That's pretty potent. That's pretty punchy in the face. But when I really thought about it, where's the lie? It's not about the 6-pack. It's not about, that it's who you become, the disciplines, the habits, the things that you do to become a whole different person are that important. Okay, you become somebody new if you actually do the hard work of the nutrition, the exercise, the regimens, all necessary, the mental health, the things that you're doing is going to cross over to everything else. Okay, but it's true. So the research shows how powerful, like, there are natural hormones that get produced by you actually working out. You feel better. Let's be real. When you look better, you feel better. Be honest. When you get a fresh haircut, you get that new outfit, fresh, whatever it is, new outfit, new shoes, new watch, new whatever it is, good haircut, shave, whatever that may be, you feel different about yourself. When you can walk in a room and own a room, there's something about that. So if you look good, you feel good. I don't care what somebody says about it. You can call it superficial if you want. Just be real. You feel different, and whatever you're nice. If it's a suit, it's a suit. If it's just a nice, clean outfit versus if you just had some sweatpants on and that's not your thing. There's something about training some way that's physically robust, training in a way that is hard, there is another person on the other side of that training. There's another person that's building a confidence of being a warrior, of being a lion, of being a king of his domain. All those things are happening because of putting in the hard work. That's what go hard is. It's not about just training hard and working out, go hard or go home in that essence. It's about how can you suffer well? Okay, it's biblical. How can I suffer well? Now, there's righteous suffering and there's unrighteous suffering. We're talking about how to suffer well, how to endure hardships as a good soldier, or hardiness as a good soldier of Christ. How can I endure the difficulties when they come my way? Because they will come. It says we will go through trouble. Will, not, when I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, not if, when. It's coming. Stresses in life and obstacles and all these things are going to come. Tests and traumas, they're going to come. Are you fit for battle? Are you fit and healthy to be able to endure those hardships? This is why it's important to go now and invest in your health, your sanity, your mental health, your physical. Now we're talking about, like I said, not just physical, your emotional resilience, your emotional intelligence, your grit, your all those things are important as far as doing that. Here's some other numbers for you guys. 53% of adults say that they feel good about themselves after exercising. 35% say it puts them in a good mood. 30% says they feel 30% say they feel less stress. So it's called iron therapy. There's endorphins and all these oxytocin, all these feel-good hormones that are produced from the hard work. It's produced from it. So there's an essence of it where, look, let's go after it. There's something about it when you have a strong, lean body. Those who've had it before. If you never had it, you don't know what the experience is. But when you have a strong, lean body that's confident, it makes a difference. The way you walk through life is different. The way, even being healthy, to be able to run and whatever it is that you enjoy doing. I'm not much of a runner. I run when I need to and like Tough Mudder, but I love it more about the difficulty of the obstacles. But I prefer the strength. I prefer the heavy lifting type stuff, but as well as in basketball and flag football and in ultimate free, whatever it is your thing is. You might be a biker, whatever it is, that's your thing. But there's something different the way you show up, the energy that you have, the enthusiasm you have when you feel the energy of what health really feels like, what wellness feels like, what well-being, when you have this intestinal fortitude to take on life. You do one hard thing, it will give you the confidence to go to the next hard thing, give you the courage to take on the unknown when it comes up. Okay. So besides when you actually endure the hard physical stuff, you're stacking wins. You're building up not just the physical muscle, but you're also building up the confidence muscle. You're stacking wins and you actually realizing a pattern that you can go to take on the goals, because like I said, take on all of the tests and trials that are coming, because they are going to come. As I said before, they're coming. Are you going to be fit for battle? Are you doing what's necessary for you to step into those things? So imagine having a fit, vigorous, vibrant, enthusiastic attitude, and that you seek adventure versus safety. You have a life that's seeking adventure. What is it? What's the next challenge? What's the next opportunity to test myself? Okay. When you play full out, and you really establish yourself as being more than a conqueror. You establish yourself to be a King David. Establish yourself to be a Joshua, to be a Job, to be a Joseph. Whoever your character is, to be that person who can step in and stand up in your health, in your wellness. So that's the charge. The charge of greatness comes from the ability to produce, your ability to produce from what you have. How am I going to take care of this? Is the vessel. This is the only body we get. This is the only place we get to live on this earth until we get a glorified body later on. But so until then, we've got to lock in and take care of this vessel, God's property. I call it God's rental property that allows us to use. So we got to be a good steward of that in a manner that glorifies him, edifies him, and it gives us the energy and the vigor to carry on the mantle, to carry on the legacy, to carry on the anointing, the calling, the purpose for your life. So that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully this is helpful. I'm not seeing any comments in here right now. Once again, if you are available. I want you to jump into my masterclass this upcoming Monday. It's totally free. If you're watching this and you're a lady, pass it on to your dudes. And I hope to see you there. And I'll be back tomorrow with power pillar number 4. And that is coming tomorrow. I'll let you know what it is. So that's what I got for you guys. God bless. Go hard. Peace.